What is up, world? Thank you for tuning into another episode of Weez World. I want to thank you all so much for the support that we've been gaining for the channel. We're growing and growing every day, and it definitely wouldn't be possible without you guys. So before we even get started, I definitely want to say thank you for that. And today we're going to be getting into a review of the Jordan Retro 6 Electric Green. Let me know if you guys were able to get your hands on the pair. If you're ever interested in getting your hands on the pair, would you pay resale for the shoe? Is it a retail only? And just give me your overall thoughts about the shoe. So without further ado, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment about your thoughts, and let's get to it. My first overall impression of this product is I hope the rumors are true. I absolutely hope that all pair glow in the dark, and I'll definitely be getting into that within the review. But just overall first thoughts about everything, comes in a pretty basic Jordan box. Just reminding you that this is, a pretty basic general release Jordan. Nothing too special, no type of collabs or anything like that. In my opinion, still definitely one of the cooler releases that didn't have all of the hype around it and everything like that this year. But just a regular, typical Jordan brand Retro 6 box. Typical Retro 6 or Jordan brand wrapping paper in there as well. Where we actually get to the nitty gritty is when we actually get in here and get the shoe. So without further ado, Jordan 6 Electric Green. So first impression of the shoe is just that overall the material on this shoe is really, really good. I'm super impressed with the Durabuck that they decided to go with and use opposed to the Nubuck. It just has a general better feel for it. It feels a little bit more durable. Feels like I actually get a few more wears out of these before they start getting ashy, gray, kind of discoloring and everything like that. So overall, first impression of the shoe, looks good. It feels pretty good. I think that the material so far is definitely my favorite part of the shoe, at least at first glance, right? Obviously the color pops out. The color blocking is really, really good. You got the black, classic, Nubuck or Durabuck, whatever you want to go for. Then you got the Jordan brand branding here on the heel with the hints of electric green. So this colorway, oh no, Wes, we're not doing that. So this colorway, it looks like it was inspired from some of the more classic, more popular colorways, such as the Jordan Infrared. As I mentioned before, that's definitely one of my favorites in my collection. That overall colorway of color blocking for the Retro 6, in my opinion, is definitely one of the most popular colorways, where you have like an all black, sleek, either Nubuck or Durabuck, whatever material Jordan brand decides to go with, and then put the accent as the different colors that you want to match with. I think anytime you get a colorway like that on a Retro 6, it just looks so clean, so good, and so easy to wear with a lot of different things. And I think Jordan brand really knocked this particular colorway out of the park. It's not too much of a slime green where it has a little bit of hint of a hue of yellow. It's like a pure neon glowing green, which actually leads me to my next point of why I'm a little bit disappointed with this shoe, is that it actually does not glow in the dark. So before the shoe was released, there were tons of rumors, tons of people going back and forth. Does the shoe glow in the dark? Does it not glow in the dark? We started getting reviews of pairs that it looked like that they were glowing in the dark until people started realizing those were only the grade school pair that glow in the dark. So as the owner of the shoe, I am here to confirm, you heard it here first in Weez World, the men's Retro 6 Electric Green does not glow in the dark for the sole. And I think that's a huge missed opportunity for Jordan brand. Just because something like that would have taken this shoe to the next level, probably would have helped for the resale of the shoe. As of right now, the shoe isn't reselling for a whole lot over retail, maybe 40, 50 bucks there or something like that. So you can definitely pick up a pair for really good price, super cheap if you want to make sure that you grab them before the hype goes into them. I think right now is definitely the best time to grab this sneaker before people start realizing how much of a dope sneaker it is and the price starts to skyrocket, as we all know. Most Jordans usually do once they're no longer in circulation. So just speaking about some more of the positive about this shoe, super clean, super easy to go with. It's not a bad shoe at all. I just really think, like I said, with the non-glow in the dark sole, there's a huge missed opportunity. I still think it's a dope shoe, but I think that kind of brings my rating maybe down to a 7 or an 8 out of 10. And I think that having this shoe with the glow in the dark probably would have kept it at a guaranteed 8, closer to a 9 out of 10. Still not a perfect 10 out of 10. There are some things that, we could have changed a little bit. Obviously, added a little bit more hype around the shoe, maybe did a collab. Things like that will help take it to the super next level when it comes to resale. As far as how Jordan brand released this shoe, I also don't think we probably should have got images of the glow in the dark pair unless they specifically let people know that only the grade school pair glow in the dark, because it's kind of false advertisement. Kind of got these under the hopes that they would be glowing in the dark. I got them in my hand. I put light to them. I went on Twitter, see what other people were doing, put in natural light and everything like that. And nothing I did was able to get these to glow. And this is a legit, authentic pair. I got this pair from DTLR or Villa online during the release because I could not hit on sneakers. Surprise, surprise. But I'm still happy to be able to bring this one home. Not 100% sold on if I'll be keeping this one and adding it to the collection. If I'll be opening a pair for retail, maybe even do a giveaway or something like that. Just not 100% sold on if I'll be keeping this one into my collection just yet. But ultimately, I do think it's a pretty cool sneaker. I do think it's one that would be dope to have. But it's also one of those ones that if you miss, it's not the end of the world, and you're not running to like StockX and GOAT to try to hurry up and get a pair before, you know, it completely sells out or anything like that. This is one of those sneakers that if you like it, you'll have it. If you think it's just okay, you'll probably wind up passing on it. And like I said, I'm really 50-50 borderline on if I'll be keeping these. So make sure you guys leave a comment. Let me know if you guys think I should keep these. Should I oop them? Should I do a giveaway with them? Or should I just go ahead and return them to Nike? All right, so getting into the more nitty gritty of the shoe, like actually just looking through it and seeing, we've got your typical green accent Jumpman on the inside of there. Make sure we can get that to focus in there. We've got our make-believe glow-in-the-dark sole that it makes it look like the shoe is supposed to glow in the dark, but as we found out, it does not. We've got our lace locks in the accent colors of the green, as well as on the tongue here with a little, I don't know what to call this part that holds on the laces, sort of like a lace lock, but not really. We got the accent green back here as far as for the electric green, and we've also got the accents throughout the midsole as well. So ultimately, I think that Jordan Brand really put this shoe together really well. Again, it's just a huge missed opportunity without this thing really glowing in the dark. Always, I'm a huge fan of Nike Air being on the back of the sneaker, so I think that's another small missed opportunity. Not to say we need Nike Air on the back of every sneaker. I think that keeping Nike Air on the back of the OG colorways is definitely the way that Jordan Brand should go. I think that would have taken this shoe to the next level. So looking at them here with both pair actually in hand, you're able to kind of get a really good idea of how these will probably look on feet. Again, I haven't 100% decided if I'll be keeping these yet. That's why I'm not able to provide on-feet pictures or anything like that. But I do think from the videos and the pictures that I saw of people rocking these online, they do look pretty good on feet. Obviously, you got to make sure the colorway is on point. That electric green may be a little bit difficult to match with, but I think if you're able to hit it right on the nose, I think that'll look really, really good. So as I'm looking at this green, I'm thinking about how unique this green is, that you just don't see this particular color green, one, on a lot of sneakers at all, but two, definitely a lot of Jordan Brand sneakers. It kind of resembles something that's a little close and a little bit familiar. You definitely got to be an OG sneakerhead to be able to pick out this color, but all the OGs are going to love and really be able to remember. Excuse my wear, okay? This sneaker is super old. It's been a part of my collection since I started collecting, and I wear my sneakers, so they're super, they're beat. But I think the colorway kind of really resembles the Green Bean Retro 5 that came out in, what, 2005 or 6 or something like that? 2006. So again, my pair is super beat. I used to wear these shoes all the freaking time. But looking at the colorway from here, and then comparing it to the Retro 6 Electric Green, I think this is probably the closest green that Jordan Brand has probably retroed since the look of the Green Beans. If you guys can think of any other color that had this particular looking green that's similar to either the Green Beans or the Electric 6s, tap in with the comments, remind me, and let's talk about it. All in all, that's going to complete my review of the Jordan Retro 6 Electric Green. I'll be ending these at about a 7.5, 8. That's probably where my rating is going to wind up ending with these. But ultimately, if you guys agree, disagree, make sure you guys leave a comment. If you like the shoe, if you guys don't like the shoe, if you think it's one still worth getting even without the glow in the dark bottoms, let's talk about it, right? And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, share the channel, like the video. All those things are going to help me out with the YouTube algorithm to help the channel continue to grow, reach out to more sneakerheads. So without further ado, see you guys in the next episode. But honestly, as all sneakerheads know, if it's something that you like, just cop it. It's not about what everybody else like. It's about what you like. And I do like them. Just don't know if I like them enough to keep them.